Hello guys, my name is Rob. Welcome into the channel. It is the first of the month. 1 month in 2019 has already passed really fast. We are now at February 1st, 2019, which means it is time for a look at the DAPP platforms like we have done every month for over 6 months now. We're going to take a look at EOS, Ethereum, and Tron, break them down by DAPP stats with a snapshot of today, the first of the month, and compare them to January 1st and December 1st, the previous 2 months, to see the growth and decline of the DAPP platforms. And at the end here, DAPP Radar does have this new layout where you can sort by all. After we go through and look at the tracked categories here, this is from my previous article, January 1st. Going to look at total amount of DAPPs, DAPPs with over 10,000 24-hour transactions, and DAPPs over 1,000 24-hour users. After we go through that and fill out the next line in the table, we will look at all DAPPs together, and you're going to want to stick around for that. It paints a clear picture of one DAPP platform clearly dying while the other two continue to ramp up. So let's go ahead and dive into it, starting off with EOS. Here we are with EOS. First category on the list here, DAPPs on DAPP Radar, total number of DAPPs. If we scroll to the last page here and look, the total number of EOS Dapps today, February 1st, 2019, on DAPP Radar, 308. EOS Dapps had been in a pattern of adding about 50 DAPPs per month. So December 1st, we went from 183 to January 1st, 228. So now we're up to 308, adding 80 DAPPs this month for EOS, so a big jump there for EOS. So next up on the list, let's continue in the DAPPs on DAPP Radar. We'll take a look at Ethereum DAPPs and see how many are listed this month. Up to 1,362 DAPPs from 1,324 last month. So another good size addition there to Ethereum DAPPs. And finally, the new kid on the block, which we have just been tracking for 2 months, that is as long as it's been on DAPP Radar, Tron. If we look at the total number of DAPPs on Tron, Tron is sitting at 131 DAPPs, up from 57 last month. So a nice size gain there for Tron in terms of the total number of DAPPs. Next up on the list, DAPPs with over 10,000 24-hour transactions. So we'll start off with EOS again. There's definitely a decent number of EOS Dapps with over 10,000 24-hour transactions. I've already went through and counted, going all the way down to this one, Play Games. EOS is up to 35. 35 Dapps with over 10,000 24-hour transactions. A nice big jump in an addition of 10 Dapps from January 1st last month, which month over month previously, December 1st to January 1st, we only saw a 2 DAPP increase in the total number of EOS Dapps with over 10,000 24-hour transactions. So a big increase there. Now the ETH Dapps, very easy to count here. Sort by 24-hour transactions. Total number over 10,000, 0. 0 Dapps. So no change there from last month. December 1st had 1 DAPP over 10,000 transactions over 24 hours. Last month, January 1st, had 0. Ethereum continues that trend with 0 DAPPs over 10,000 24-hour transactions. And if we look at Tron here, it's sort by 24-hour transactions. Tron is all the way up to 11 DAPPs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 DAPPs for Tron today with over 10,000 24-hour transactions. A big jump there for Tron as well. From December to January, we went from 3 to 4, just a 1 DAPP increase with over 10,000 24-hour transactions. This month coming in with 11, so a good 7 DAPP increase there this month. And finally, the user metrics before we get into the overall comparison of all the DAPPs. If we look at EOS users over 24 hours, this one's is easy to track because the numbers are listed by the amount of users. So EOS Dapps with over 1,000 users is coming in at 20 Dapps. We went from 7 in December to 12 in January, up to 20 this month. So a nice 8 DAPP increase with over 1,000 24-hour users today on the first of the month. Ethereum is another easy one to track this time. Users over 24 hours, over 1,000, 0. So ETH went from 0,000 users over 24 hours in December to 2 in January, and we are back down to 0. No Ethereum Dapps today with over 1,000 users over the last 24 hours. While the new kids on the block, EOS and Tron, continue to see increases, ETH is just either staying the same or getting worse in terms of Dapps stats. So finally looking at Tron, 1,000 plus users over 24 hours. How many Dapps do we have? Scrolling down here, 16 Dapps. So this is a nice increase for Tron. Tron was steady from December to January. December 1st had 3 Dapps. January 1st had 3 Dapps. This month, February 1st, we are seeing 16 Tron Dapps with over 1,000 users over the last 24 hours. So now I want to sort by all Dapps here. And looking at all the Dapps, this incorporates Ethereum, EOS, and Tron Dapps all into the same list. Sorted by users over 24 hours, you can see who's at the top here. EOS and Tron. EOS, EOS, Tron, 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 EOS, EOS. EOS and Tron are at the top. Looking at the top 13 Dapps here. No Ethereum to be found in terms of the amount of users over 24 hours. And if we continue to scroll down, still no Ethereum to be found. No Ethereum to be found. Do they have any here in the top 50? Okay. 1, 2, 3. So through the top 50 in terms of users over 24 hours, Ethereum does have 1, 2, 3, but they all come in the bottom 20% of the top 50 in spots 41, 43, and 48. So really no comparison here in terms of where active users are, what platforms they are on. It's clear they are on EOS and Tron and not on Ethereum. So scrolling back up to the top here, just looking at the top 10, it's a quite even breakdown through the top 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 EOS Dapps and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tron Dapps. So 50% going to EOS, 50% going to Tron in terms of the top 10 Dapps, sorted by the amount of 24-hour users. If we look at the next category here, 24-hour transactions, the amount of 24-hour transactions, same picture is painted. Ethereum being nowhere to be found. If we look through this, EOS, EOS, Tron, EOS, Tron, 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 EOS, 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 and that I believe is the top 13. Through the top 13, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dapps for EOS, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dapps for Tron. EOS leading the way there in terms of 24-hour transaction numbers. And can we even find an Ethereum Dapp in the top 50 here? No, lots of EOS. Lots of EOS. Some more Tron. EOS, Tron, EOS, Tron, EOS, EOS, EOS. No Ethereum Dapps whatsoever in the top 50 in terms of 24-hour transaction volumes. Wow. Ethereum is really not able to keep up with these new, faster, cheaper blockchain platforms. So EOS, like I said, is leading the way here through the top 13. Tron only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the top 20, Tron only has 6. A majority of the top Dapps in terms of 24-hour transactions is going to EOS. And finally here, we're going to look at 24-hour volumes, so where the money is flowing at. So if we sort by this category and look where the money is flowing at, again, EOS here leading the way, Tron in second with Ethereum. Well, Ethereum not doing so bad. We got some here just out of the top 10, but in the top 10, Tron has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yes, Tron does have 1, 2, 3 dApps in the top 10. EOS occupies the other 70%. And through the top 5 here, it's almost total domination by EOS with 1, 2, 3, 4 in the top 5. Tron does occupy that number 2 spot in terms of the amount of volume. And, you know, these are decent sized numbers here in terms of 24-hour volumes over $1 million. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dApps for EOS and 1, 2 dApps for Tron, but no Ethereum dApps in sight over that $1 million mark. So looking at these categories with all 3 dApp platforms included in them, EOS is clearly in the number 1 spot, leading the way in terms of volume over 24 hours, transactions over 24 hours, and the users over 24 hours is a split between EOS and Tron through the top 10. 5 of those dApps going to EOS, 5 of those dApps going to Tron. If we look at just the top 5, EOS has 3, Tron has 2. For me, this paints a clear picture of the move away from Ethereum to the new techs of EOS and Tron, with EOS definitely leading the way overall. I'll be doing my write-up on Tribe again once the write-up is complete, with the new edition of February 1st lines as well as snapshots of DAPP breakdown here with EOS, Tron, and Ethereum in it by the different categories. Once that article is up, I will leave the link in the description of this video, as well as links to all the previous breakdowns here. September, October, November, December, January will all be in the February breakdown. So that's going to wrap up this quick breakdown and snapshot of the dApps on the first of the month for this month, February 2019. Question of the day to you guys is Ethereum dead? What do you guys think of Ethereum? I'm interested to hear what you guys think in the comments below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like. It goes a long way to supporting the channel and massaging YouTube's algorithm to get this video in front of more people. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell if you want to be notified when we go live. But other than that, that's it for me for this one. I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, stay living that crypto money life.